At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
We're back 7:39 in depth today, and this morning we're talking kids and smartphones.
Yeah, we're talking kids and smartphones. Every family has had this conversation. Now schools in Los Angeles are one step closer to banning cell phones in the classroom after a key vote.
NBC's Kaylee Hartung joins us more with this story we cannot stop talking about. Hey, Kaylee.
Right? No, we can't. We can't at all. Hey, good morning, guys. So by January, students in LA public schools could be separated from their phones. The school board hopes that it will help kids just be kids again without all the digital distractions. And while, of course, it's easy to find teachers and parents who see the value in a policy like this, there's also plenty of pushback.
This morning, one of the nation's largest school districts joining a growing effort nationwide to ban cell phones on campus.
Yes, passes.
Board members in the Los Angeles Unified School District passing a resolution Tuesday that will prevent students from using phones during the entire school day and limit social media use at school for educational purposes only. According to the resolution, excessive cell phone use can increase anxiety and depression among students, stifle meaningful in-person interaction, and enable cyberbullying. School board member Nick Melvoin is helping to spearhead the effort.
They'll be more present, not only with their teachers, but with one another as well.
The policy would take effect in January if details on how it will be implemented can be worked out. On the table, age-appropriate enforcement differentiated by grade level, cell phone storage like lock pouches or lockers, and using technology to block access to social media platforms. High school music teacher Amy Louie says she's skeptical about the potential ban, calling it a drastic shift, not just for students, but teachers as well.
As long as we have any mobile devices, students will always be using it in ways that we might not necessarily want them to.
Parents' reaction, mixed.
We socialize more, like hung out with friends. I don't see that often anymore.
It is important for them to have a phone, especially these days now. You don't know what's going on.
Across the country, 77% of schools prohibit cell phones at school for non-academic use. Last year, Florida became the first state to make public schools phone-free. Now at least half a dozen other states are pushing similar legislation. U.S. Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy calling for congressional action against social media here on Today earlier this week.
A warning label would help parents to understand these risks.
Now, with Los Angeles one step closer to stricter school policies, students are facing the possibility of schools becoming a phone-free zone.
So, Kaylee, how is the district going to go about enforcing this?
Yeah, so the school board now has 120 days to come back with a plan. They want to gather information, right, from students and parents, teachers, and experts to figure out the best way to implement this, because that's the thing, the execution of all of this is what's so important, and I think we can all agree the hardest part of it. One board member said that plans could vary from school to school. Some schools may bar phones from even being brought on campus. Others could say you can have them in your backpack in a locked case. So the district is also going to have to discuss other distracting devices. Think about smartwatches. This is far from a done deal. A lot left to discuss.
There's so much momentum around this issue, and it's difficult. No one said it's going to be easy, but you know what?
At least they're trying.
We didn't have smartphones in schools 15, 20 years ago. So it's like, we know how to do this.
Yeah, the last time the cell phone policy was updated in LA, 2011. Think about that. That's like 10 iPhone generations ago. Instagram was in its infancy.
Yeah.
It was a different world.
We've done stories too where schools ban the smartphones, and it's like almost immediate. The scores go up, the reports about, anxiety, depression, all those things. So, you know which side of it I'm on.
The conversation continues.
Thank you. Let's get a check of the weather, Dylan.
Good morning again, guys. We do